Good morning and welcome to day 9 of Red Bull X-Alps. What a day yesterday, Gavin. Phew. Have you seen anything like that before?
That was insane. How is that possible? I mean, for those guys to come in that close to one another, I was pacing up there so stressed for 2 hours watching the live tracking with Aaron. Is he going to pull it off? Is he going to make this direct line work? And I wasn't even in the race.
I was shouting at live tracking when he was threading the kind of the
Oh,
airspace
oh, it was
around
so
Innsbruck.
stressful.
Yeah.
It was so stressful.
And what was it like on the top? I mean, because they were so close. I mean, Simon came in, what, 10 seconds after Lars
If that, I mean, he was right behind Lars, and Kriegel kind of. It looked at one point that Kriegel was really leading that little group, and so I have to watch again. I got to watch a replay and see what happened there. But the energy on top was just electric, and everybody was. At one point, we panned from the live, and there was 40 people there with their phones. Everybody's just recording it, and I mean, so emotional, so overwhelming. I'm sure just seeing Aaron. I asked him, "What does it feel like?" I don't know. I don't have the words. He said,
Yeah, that's
"It's
what he
just,
said to me. Yeah, but it's a big moment in Red Bull X-Alps
it
history. The
really
first
is."
first time we got a new winner since 2009, which is crazy. And Aaron, who's been trying to win this race since 2012, his mum said to me yesterday that she's wanted him to win it since 2012. I think. In fact, one year I did actually hear that she said to him, "Don't
Don't come
come
home.
don't come home until you've won." So Aaron's finally
He's
he's
pulled it
he's
off.
pulled it off, and what a great athlete as well. I mean, he's so strong on the ground. He's had this knee trouble, and he's come back over that, and clearly one of the best pilots in the air.
Yeah, and it was really fun watching them. I was up on launch with Simon and Kriegel and Aaron yesterday before their flight to Lermoos. So they had about 70K to fly to Lermoos, and they all got there within half an hour of one another, and it was so calm and relaxed. And you tell these guys are just such pros, and they weren't worried about getting off and going too early. They wanted to wait for it to turn on, and they were joking around. And Aaron was laughing about all the mistakes he's made with his harness. He kept early in the race, he kept forgetting to blow it up, so he was flying. It was so stupid. It was really, really stupid, and it was so funny. But they were just friends having a good time and
That's
not
extraordinary.
racing.
It's like the
Just,
heat of they're all in the heat of competition, and
yeah,
yet
last day, and
just
and I asked all of them, do you think you can get there? And there was no hesitation. Yeah, yeah, we'll get there for sure. They just know. And then apparently Simone said when he landed up there, everybody was really emotional. But when he landed at Schmittenhell in third, just right behind Lars, he said, between the launch where I was with them and flew with them to Lermoos, it was just chill. They were just working together, gaggle flying. It was all fun. And then he said when they relaunched at Lermoos, it was a different game. He said, I've never used so much bar, that speed bar. And he said they were just hammering, like going
go,
for
go,
it,
go,
beating it. They want to
go.
beat each other.
Yeah, it was amazing scenes on the float when they landed. Lars was also lost for word, very emotional. Did you see that Simon did a heart again in the
I
sky?
did see
Yeah,
that.
that was
That's
kind of cute.
very cool.
And we hope to, hopefully we're going to catch up with Kriegel and find out how he feels. It must be a strange feeling for him. He's just not used to being anything other than first place.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know what to ask him up there. It's going to be interesting to see, what he has to say. And I mean, but you asked him that. What about next time? Are you going to do it
Oh
again?
yeah,
And he
first
just for
first question.
sure.
Yeah, absolutely. He'll be back in 2027. But I mean,
What a
did he have a
champion.
bad race? Was there something where he really made a clear mistake? Or did it just seem that he wasn't able to make his magic move? Because
I think he really excels when the weather's really bad, and we saw it day 2 with all that North Fern, and it'd be interesting to look back and see how many lead changes there were in this. I think what it comes down to really is that everybody's getting really good.
yeah,
We've got a lot of really good athletes that can go head to head, and I can't wait to see him again in 2 years because he's going to throw down the hammer in the next 2 years and just train.
now, there's another athlete who had a good day yesterday, and that is Ondra Prochaska. It looks like, now we're checking
Yeah.
the details here, but it looks like he had a 300-kilometer day over 2 flights. So from near the Via Ferrata area to Les Deux Alpes, and then all the way up to, where was it?
Domodossola.
Domodossola. And yeah, it's looking like he had a 250K second flight.
Yeah.
And
And
I mean,
we'll,
phenomenal. That could be a record.
we think it is.
Damien Lacaze 2 years ago did 230 kilometers in an 11-hour flight. But I mean, yeah, whatever. It's an amazing day for Ondra.
And kind of cool, in 2015, I think he supported Aaron twice, but I know he supported Aaron in 2015. So there you go. Yeah, and it was a remarkable day. It was 9 hours something in the air. Yesterday was a beautiful day for flying, but he really threw down. That was great.
And that would be good for him as well, because 2 years ago he bombed out on the first day and never recovered, and I think he was the first elimination.
He was. Yeah.
So that will restore some honor. Yeah. Elsewhere, other news in the race, we've got another elimination tomorrow, and it's looking like the chop is going to come down on Celine. She's in last place, but what a great race she's had.
She's had an amazing adventure, and you never know, things could change up today, but the weather looks pretty tough today. I think we're going to get a lot of overdevelopment pretty early. They're talking in St. Moritz early afternoon, and big. It's going to go pretty big. It's actually going to sounds like it's going to overdevelop here in Selmsay too. So I don't think we're going to see the progress that we did yesterday.
But we are going to see some more athletes make goal. We've got Damien Lacaz, and just behind him, Remy Bourdel had pulled a night pass last night and did an incredible performance. 80K he hiked, after like 7 days, and with something like 3,000 meters of ascent. So
that just sounds miserable. I'm sorry. Sounds horrible. But
well, what a beast.
Just did an ultra last night.
Yeah,
the redbullxalps.
Yeah. And now it's probably going to try and fly in. So he and Damien are going to come in, so that'll be a big scene.
I think Toby looks like he'll get in today as well. So yeah, there'll be more action and
everything
more fun here.
Everything to look out for. So stay tuned, and we'll be back again this evening. Let's now look back on the race of those top 4 athletes.
Simon, how was it?
Pretty nice flying across the glaciers of Venediga. Perfect.
Cool.
But yeah, now we have some rain incoming and we need to hurry up.
Let's go.
We saw the rain is coming on the radar, so we was thinking it's good to push, and then we made the Via Ferrata just in time before the storm. The route towards home to Miersen I know quite well, but I know that it can be really tricky.
It's great to be here. Finally without walking, it's a pleasure. 2 years ago I was walking all up, and today we fly here, and so much people are not expected, but it's so nice. I like to stay here, but Mont is waiting.
was the hike up here, Simon? Looks like it.
No, it's still special, especially these mountains here. Mont Blanc area is so steep, so high. It's very impressive, and it's always nice to hike in those places and even more to fly. So soon we will fly. Wow.
Okay, avanti. Oh,
How does it feel to be winning the world's toughest adventure race?
It's only 2/3, and we have.
Keeping it real, keeping it real. Don't get too excited yet.
But it's nice to push in front, and if you know the terrain and you just cross country flying the whole day, not hiking, that's that's just beautiful.
It's the magic.
Selfie noch, Team Selfie.
Lars, you're absolutely killing it. Did you expect to be at this point in the race on your first X-Alps?
No, not really, not at all.
Aaron, Kriegel, Simone.
Perfect conditions, just a pity we have to land now.
That was a beautiful flight, just beautiful.
No, it's hard to
How could you be that close to one another? That was insane after all that racing. You're like feet. What the world? That was crazy.
doing every trick.